Now, right now, Ben is peeing off camera, right? This isn't the part that I'm like worried about. It's what he's about to do after this that I'm like, why did you even do this? Like, what was even the point of this, right? Very, very sus stuff. How long is this guy peeing? He's still not done peeing right now. Okay, there we go. He brings the bottle of piss on stream, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck is even that? So now you thought just the fact that he had to pee in the bottle was bad enough, right? But then you go, okay, well, maybe there is some sanity left in the guy, right? He's going off camera to piss in the bottle. This is actually pretty nice of him, you know? Me personally, I figure the studio might have a bathroom. You
Correct.
know? I think like if you're going to rent out studio space, I would figure I would rent out a spot that has at least a bathroom, you know?
I think he was just too lazy to walk all the way to the bathroom.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And he has his red glasses on, so the spirit of Red Bar is taking him over. He's doing whatever he wants. Red Bar!
So he's not at his house?
No. He now rents a studio space, and that's where this shitty little set is coming from.
I just thought he was at his house.
Hell no. You think his wife would let him piss in bottles in the goddamn room next to his goddamn child? You know? No way. So you think he's going to do the right thing. He's going to piss off stream, and he's going to leave that off camera, right? For no reason at all, Ben just brings the piss bottle back into the live stream. For what? Just for us to be able to stare at it? I don't even understand that.
I'm not showing this. The piss isn't showing it. I have to.
Not turning his music down because he doesn't have his headphones back in, so he's talking like we can hear him.
All you piss pigs are happy now.
Can't hear you, dude. You have to turn the music down.
Yeah.
I pissed. I didn't. I'm not gonna let you hear it.
What? You looked like you were about to drop something. What happened?
Nothing. It was him realizing that the music was still on.
Exactly. He's a fucking idiot. When I was watching this, I was praying that he took a swig out of that piss bottle. I was praying that he took a swig out of that piss bottle.
Camera, it probably looks more yellow than it actually is.
No.
I have the saturation turned up, but
See, this is why Ben's retarded, because if the saturation was turned up, his skin would be oversaturated, his shirt would be oversaturated, the green bottle of glass liquid would be oversaturated, everything would be oversaturated. None of it is, right? So you brought the saturation level up in the camera to where it should be. So the piss is just as yellow as it is to us, as it is to you, which means you have to drink more water, my friend. That piss was yellow as fuck.
He's trying. He's got his Mountain Valley.
Yeah, okay, my ass. That's he pulled that out of fucking Matt McCusker's recycling bin, right?
When he was in Austin.
When he was in Austin, he pulled this bottle out of Matt McCusker's recycling bin because this is Matt McCusker's favorite water, right? And now Ben's filling it with like fucking Celsiuses or some shit like that. Ain't no fucking Mountain View water in that goddamn bottle. You stole that from Matt's garbage. We all know, okay? Get over it.
it's crazy work.
Crazy work, he says. Crazy work is pissing on stream and bringing the bottle back to us for no goddamn reason, as if we want to see the shit. That's what's fucking crazy. Listen to this. This next one's pretty funny, though. Did you guys know that Ben's appearance on Story Wars, there was an agent that tried to call and get his appearance on Story Wars canceled? Did you guys know that? Funniest thing I heard in a while. Ben's the one that brings it up. He's going to bring it up in this next time code. There was this agent from like CAA, and the agent tried calling, I guess, like the Comedy Store where the Story Wars was being held for the Netflix is a Joke Festival, and they tried making it so that Ben couldn't be on the panel, right? Isn't that funny as hell? So now Ben gets the word of that. Ben gets pissed. He starts talking about it on the stream and starts threatening this goddamn agent. Listen to this.
Between what, Domino's and Papa John's? Did you make that call?
Dead air. A lot of dead air, Ben. Come on.
Roll up to my house. We're in the same neighborhood.
What?
I don't understand. It's not like he doesn't have another podcast and people probably telling him don't have dead air.
He understands the fundamentals of broadcasting. There should be as little dead air as possible. Even me, sometimes when you guys hear me going like, and trying to find the shit, I would rather say, trying to find something or whatever, just give you any fucking thing, than to just sit here like this. Let me click this, let me click that, and then talk to you guys about what the fuck is happening. That's insanity.
By the way, I'm doing about as well as you financially. Roll up to my neighborhood. Come say hi. I'd love to say hi. I'd love to. Come see how crazy I am.
You sound like a black
Swing
woman.
on by.
He sounds like a black person, you said?
I said he sounds like a black woman.
He sounds like a black woman. Okay.
Come here.
Come here. Come to my house. I'll show you how crazy I am.
Or maybe just some trailer parky white person, I guess.
Trailer parky white person. You kidding me? That's black. No, that's black. And Ben's chimping out.
I'll
Ben's
make you a
chimping
cup
out.
of coffee. Swing on by. I'll make you a cup of coffee. Fat piece of shit. I checked 2 days ago. He watches my Instagram stories. What? He follows me on Instagram and watches my Instagram stories.
With the dead air. I can't. We're just going to end this little checking in on Ben segment right here. Because even the people in the chat right now are talking about it. He has lots of dead air, they're saying. What else did he say? I said Ben threatened that agent for making that call, right? They go, what, you mean the guy who hates Jews openly? No way. I hate Jews too. No, I'm kidding. We love Jews around here. As a matter of fact,
Jews rule!
Yeah, see what I'm saying? I told you. I can prove it to you that we like Jews around here. This is the guy who cried about his kids getting a cough too, by the way. Real tough now. Ben is a sick paranoid, they're saying. Let's give it up for the guys in the chat. Everyone in the chat coming in with the fucking heat right now. Don't think I don't see you guys. I see my little warriors, my Scroats, my Goats. I see my C. Gillians all in there. I see my fucking one lungs, you know. I got 2 lungs. That nigga only got 1 lung. But let's move on. We're going to be moving to our first main story. This is Ben Avery on Story Wars. This is a good one. We had, of course, the 2 OG Story Warriors, Louis J. Gomez and Big Jew Okerson. I'm calling him Big Jew Okerson now. You know why? In this episode, he ends up telling us that he's Jewish.
Jews rule!
Yes, I didn't know this. Big J. Okerson's mother's maiden name is Rosenberg. So Big J. Okerson is actually a big Jew. So Louis J. Gomez, Big Jew Okerson. The panel this week is Ben Avery, John Lovitz, and Robert Oberst, who's some bodybuilder that did a couple cameos on I don't know, what was it?
Righteous Gemstones.
Righteous Gemstones. Ashley loves Story Wars, guys. She loves Story Wars. You know, I'm not even kidding. I'll give you guys a little inside baseball. Me and Ashley, when I'm watching stuff throughout the week, I'll save it in a podcast, like a playlist, like a private podcast playlist for Ashley to listen to. And I share the playlist with her. It's shared between us on YouTube. So when I load it up, Ashley can go in there and say, like, I want to watch this, I want to watch that, I don't want to watch this, whatever. It's just to give her an idea of what I'm keeping up with throughout the week. Ashley saw that Story Wars was on the show notes this week. She goes, did you put that on the playlist? Because I didn't see it on the playlist. I would have watched that if you would have put it on the playlist. She legitimately was like, I cannot believe that you forgot to put Story Wars on our shared playlist. She loves herself some Story Wars.
I think I talked about Story Wars last week.
Yeah, Story Wars is a guy. Hey, look, I like a little Story Wars for what it is, you know, when there's, because this is where you get the real crazy shit, right? These guys aren't just saying bits from their comedy specials. They're talking about crazy stories in their lives. So you get an idea of like how retarded these guys can be from time to time and the embarrassing things that they go through in their lives. This is Ben's turn to be going through all this stuff. Look at this right in the beginning of the show. I hate the intros of anything that has to do with Gas Digital now. They start with like the craziest metal music and you like are ready to have a heart attack every time you turn it on. So right here, we're going to show you guys Ben's intro. Guy can't even go. He goes less than 2 minutes. Ben's already getting booed on the stage. Less than 2 minutes in.
Like he forgot to watch the show before he was coming on here.
Exactly. Ben did zero research before coming on to goddamn Story Wars. Gets booed less than 2 minutes into the goddamn episode. Check this out. Ben's introduction, everyone.
Night Story Wars. Our first contestant from the Lemon Party podcast. Why don't you make some noise right now, Los Angeles, for Ben Avery.
No cane, no weird glasses.
No cane, no weird glasses, Ashley says.
Hey, Ashley.
Very good point. Now, why aren't we wearing our red shades? You know, the ones that we would get glaucoma if we didn't. Ben always goes on his live stream and he goes, I have an autoimmune disorder. And if my eyeballs are in contact with direct sunlight, they melt out of my head and I'll never get them back again. My doctor says I'll go blind within 5 seconds of staring at the sun. You know? But anywhere else he goes, anywhere that's not his live stream, no glasses. What else? Ben says, I have an autoimmune disorder. I have to use this cane like I'm Forrest Gump.
Nobody sitting in this audience watches him.
No, the Story Wars audience, they are not familiar with Ben Avery. Not at all. Now, this is the point of this, right? This is to get exposure. You know, Lewis does this. He'll put people on, try to get their name out and stuff. And this is what they're doing for Ben. The thing is, I don't know if Story Wars audience will jive with Ben Avery. Legion of Skanks audience will. Story Wars, maybe not. There is a lot of overlap there, but who knows? I just don't see Legion of Skanks and Ben Avery shit being in the same realm together, right? You know, it's just doesn't mix for me. But yeah, you got Ben Avery, no cane, no glasses. Let's give it up. Looking real healthy there, Ben. Looking real healthy. I like it.
Thank you, guys.
Enough
Ben,
with the
we're very
music.
happy to have you here on the podcast. How excited are you to possibly become a story warrior?
I want the double points and the whole thing.
Can't do it.
Well, I'm not, but I'm referencing it.
Yeah, she's just
Boo! You can't even go fucking less than 3 minutes without getting booed the second you go on stage. Now, you're a story warrior head. You know why he's getting booed?
Because he said double points.
Because he said double goddamn points. If you never won the game, you can't say double points. Because when you say double points, what does it do? It goes like, bam, 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 bam. Like it does like a whole thing. So you can't say double points just willy-nilly like that in the Story Wars, man. You cannot do it. Because the audience is going to get activated. You're going to trigger them. You know? And you don't want to trigger these guys.
become a story warrior.
I want the double points and the whole thing.
Can't do it.
Well, I'm not, but I'm referencing it.
Yeah, she's
I'm
just referencing it.
I'm not doing it.
No, yeah, I get it.
But I want
Fucking banshees.
Yeah, they're allowed to say the words.
No, they're not.
They don't even want you to say the words. Our second competitor from the Righteous Gemstones, professional bodybuilder Robert Oberst.
Robert
Let him hear it.
Oberst. I don't give a fuck about the other intros. I just wanted you guys to see Ben getting booed because it sang to my soul. Now, let's check out this next time code. I really can't get over the booing. That was funny as hell. You can't even go.
I knew it was coming. I was like, you're about to say that. Oh, no.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, Ashley, a story warrior head, bro. She in that shit, bro. She knows the rules. Ashley actually reads the books that they give away.
Yep.
You know, Ashley reads the books that they give away on Story Wars. You know that? It's part of her book collection. So it's funny as hell. Now watch this next time code. It's kind of funny too, because this next one they have a special guest come out. It's Ari Shafir, right? I want you guys to pay attention to Ben's face when Ari comes out on stage, because Ari is good friends with pretty much every single person that Ben or Lemon Party has like ever made fun of. Mark Norman, Sam Morril, Joe Rogan, fucking who else? You name it. Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura. All these comedians that Lemon Party and Ben have talked immense amounts of shit about. Ari is friends with all of them. pretty sure that Ben's actually talked shit about Ari too. Ben, Devin, and fucking Jace have all talked shit about Ari as well. So watch Ben. Awkward as fuck. The second Ari Shaffir comes out, Ben's like, I'm staring at the table like, I don't know what to do.
Hold on one goddamn minute. What the fuck is happening with this goddamn room?
Look at Ben. Look at Ben. Won't even look him in the eye. Won't even look him in the eye, that Ben Avery.
What a bunch of Palestinian sympathizers we have here.
A fool's sip we have here. Ben Avery's taking a full sip. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Red Bar. Hey guys, did you know that our whole thing is Red Bar? Did you guys know that? I'm just making sure. Everyone better know. The TVs, the fucking. We will eventually wear Mike David's skin. Okay? Remember this.
Palestinian sympathizers we have here.
A full sip. Look at him. I hope it tasted good,
Wow,
Ben.
I've never seen so many ugly fat motherfuckers in one place
Look
before
at-
in my life.
It was so
Awkward.
jarring for John.
Awkward. Ben Avery awkward with that full sip. My man went. Oh. I'm so thirsty. Ari Shaffir's on stage. I'm so thirsty. Hey, actually, we should have Mike David call in. You want to have Mike David call in? Let's have Mike David call in. Let's summon him. Hamana.
Love is to hear.
Hamana. Now let's check this out. Very funny stuff. Full sip right there. Wait, what is rebar? They're saying in the chat. What is rebar? One Lung is saying, what is rebar? I hope that's a joke. It better be a joke. You know, it's red bar. It's blue bar. All right, this next time code's a good one too. Ari came on to the stage because he wanted to come on as a special guest host to read the stories where the producer Alex normally reads them off, right? This is also partially because Ari will be leaving Legion of Skanks soon. Jesus, I didn't tell you guys about this. I'm sorry to like stop in the middle of this segment to give you guys breaking news in case you guys don't know. Ari Shaffir is leaving Legion of Skanks. Okay? I hate to fucking break the news to all of us. Ari Shaffir is moving to England and he's leaving Legion of Skanks. This is shortly after he is replacing Dave Smith as one of the original 3 of the Legion of Skanks, right? It's very sad.
Oh, yeah, that was not very long
That
ago.
was not very long ago. Dave only left the show like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And Ari already coming in.
I mean, who would expect Ari to stay? He just
Ari's a
willy-nilly
vagabond.
what he wants to do anyway.
Yep, Ari's a vagabond. Ari's just going to go where the wind blows him. He's a plastic bag. You know, he's just going to float. That's just the way it is. So 3 months later, Ari's moving to goddamn foggy old London town, mate. He's going to move to good old London town, mate. Bullshit, right? Who do they get to replace Ari Shaffir? Wait until you guys hear this. If you have not heard it anywhere else, let's say you maybe don't watch After Tonight with Tommy Afters, right? Ari Shaffir's getting replaced by goddamn Tristan Bowling. Tristan Bowling from the Cockfight podcast. Tristan will never be able to hang with the goddamn Legion of Skanks guys. They're going to tear him the fuck apart. He can barely hang out with Colum and Lev without crying, without spilling his beer all over the fucking table all the time. And then if you think that tall boy on the Patreon is going to get any smaller, forget that. Legion of Skanks is at a bar and comedy club every week. Every week you see little, what do they call it? Tequila Silvers over there next to Big J. Big
Like
J's
he's got right
one.
now.
He's got a goddamn Tequila
He's
Silver
got 2 of
right
them over
here.
there.
Look at Big J over here.
There's one hiding behind that water
One
bottle.
hiding behind the water bottle. That looks like 3.
Maybe.
Looks like one there, one there, and one there. Big J slamming fucking tequila silvers every 30 seconds on Legion of Skanks. You don't think Tristan's going to see that and go, why don't you make him 2? You know, every time you bring him one, you bring me one.
How long's he gonna make it?
I have no idea. Tristan cannot hang, bro. He's going to be spilling shit. He's going to be making gay-ass jokes, trying to guilt trip the other guys. And Lewis immediately is going to be like, will you shut the fuck up, you fucking faggot? Like, you know, it's not going to work. I don't see it working long term. I don't know what Lewis is thinking with that.
They're just putting
Whoever.
Well, Lewis is just putting Tristan and
Lev
like everywhere.
and
just
everything.
because they just came on there. Ugh.
It's annoying. Now, I honestly think that Lev would be a better fucking co-host replacement for Legion of Skanks than Tristan would. Lev is the perfect type of asshole for the job.
They're really trying to get Tristan so he doesn't have to have that second job.
I think that that's what it is, to be honest. Ashley coming in with the hot takes.
Hey, Ashley.
I like it. That's a good point. Now, what if Lewis is just doing this to finally pull Tristan out from the trenches that Tony fucking couldn't pull him out in the first place? He got that fucking break off of Kill Tony, and Tristan's been in the fucking gutter ever since. Maybe Lewis saw this as an opportunity to lift somebody up, right? Now, as soon as he gets him a little fame and notoriety, Lewis hits him with a stiff boot in the ass and goes, all right, we got you a little bit of a platform. Get the fuck out of here. You're annoying us, right? Column would be fired too, they're saying. Column, actually, to be honest, Column is like the glue for those guys. You know, Column is the glue for Cockfight. Column ain't going to work if you put him anywhere else. He has to be in Cockfight. If you take Column out and you put him somewhere else, it ain't going to work. I don't know what it is. It's just not going to work. Go ahead. Say your piece, girl.
I mean, well, I was just saying he needs to be in the middle because Lev can't talk to Tristan.
Yeah, because Lev will just beat up Tristan the whole time.
And I mean, Colin beats him up too, but not the same way.
Not the same way. Lev gets like personal with him and shit. Because Tristan.
Lev is mean.
Lev is a fucking dick, dude, which is why he would be good on Legion of Skanks. Let's give credit where credit's due. Lev has that iron, like, kind of like, you can say stuff to me, it won't hurt my it will hurt his feelings, but he ain't gonna let it get to him like Tristan. Like, we hurt Lev's feelings in the first fucking video we covered him on. So obviously his feelings get hurt. But he doesn't sit there and pout about it like a bitch like Tristan does. You make fun of Tristan and he's like, aw, why are you guys making fun of me? You're like, because you're a faggot. Listen to what you just said. Like, of course we're going to make fun of you.
He just wants to be liked so hard
he
fucks his own self up.
Exactly. You cannot be worrying about people liking you. You think we would fucking... We don't even have that big of a following. You think we would have even that? If we gave a fuck about if you guys liked us, we would have quit by now. If we worried about what people thought about us, if people liked the show or not. The show is fun for us to do. This is why we do it, right? That, and eventually, I need this to just be my job, all right? I'm sick of working 9 to 5, so I mean, I need your guys' help. Anyway, getting back to the show. Check out this next time code that we got for Ben. Ari's about to read off this story. Real beta male shit. And they all start pointing at Ben. They go, this sounds like a Ben story to me. Sounds like a bitch made story to me. Listen to this.
I went whale watching in Hawaii, but I couldn't enjoy myself because the woman I was dating paid for the trip and I felt like a loser.
Uh-oh.
I think it's Ari. Oh, he's not playing. Sorry.
First of all, I've never let a bitch pay for a trip in my entire life. Are you out of your fucking mind? I pay for those fucking trips.
No, now, but I mean at a time, you were a sugar baby for some chicks.
You think so?
Yeah. You weren't a guy, you were like a vagrant guy, so you would like have chicks that would like hook you up.
Now, I went to Hawaii one time. I brought my girlfriend. I paid for my trip to Hawaii. No bitch paid for my trip to Hawaii. So, thank you.
Whatever.
You actually know this better than anyone in the world.
I don't know that you've ever gone to Hawaii. I'm just saying, you'd let a fucking chick pay for your fucking thing and go.
The best part about this show with Jay is that he never listens to my stories. This is why I dominate him. Robert O'Burst, have you been to Hawaii before?
Yeah, I've been to Hawaii before.
Interesting.
I paid for it myself.
Yeah.
So I've been sitting here getting the vibe of these guys while you guys were bickering, and I've got a feeling it's Ben. I don't know. He immediately gave me the vibe right away.
A little bit of a beta energy, like a woman might be able to dominate.
You said it. You said it.
Little bit of a beta energy, like a woman might be able to dominate him a little bit. That's a rough right there. And you getting called the goddamn beta by like the hugest man in Los Angeles right now. It's like the biggest guy that could possibly be calling you that. Ain't no alpha coming out of you when fucking Robert or Burst or whatever the fuck his name is calling you a goddamn beta. And look at Ben's face right here. That's beta. Hey, hate to break it to you, motherfucker. You goddamn beta.
Faggot!
All right? I'm sorry. You're fucking beta as hell. You're looking like this. Something about Ben in this episode, his eyes literally look like periods. Like they look like little period dots. You know, I had something about him. Every time I look at him, I go, somebody just drew his eyes on with like Sharpie. You know? He seems like he has two blank slates right here, and somebody just went with the Sharpie and just drew his eyeballs on. I don't know what it is. My fan's going crazy. Anyway, let's listen to that. Robert Oberst calling him a beta.
And I've got a feeling it's Ben. I don't know. I paid for it myself.
Yeah.
So I've been sitting here getting the vibe of these guys while you guys were bickering, and I've got a feeling it's Ben. I don't know. He immediately gave me the vibe right away.
A little bit of a beta energy, like a woman might be able to dominate.
You said it. You said it.
That's not a beta move.
Having a woman pay for your trip, that's a massively beta move.
And defending it is double beta.
Ooh, Jay.
Ooh.
Robert, you can't say double points, but you can say double beta.
You gotta hit him with the double points. Now watch what happens when you hit him with the double points. Ben gets like awkward as hell right here. Those tiny little eyeballs are gonna come out in full effect. Watch.
Robert, you can't say double points, but you can say double beta.
Why are you staring off like that, Ben? Like, that is a very weird, like, all of a sudden, the double points came around, and he was embarrassed about the booze at first, but somebody got the double points off. Ben gets clams up. He goes,
I can't even be excited about it.
I can't even be excited about it because I tried it once, and it fucking backfired for me. Look at his fucking face.
Points, but you can say double beta.
Watch him. What was that?
Ooh.
Look at the big eyes on him. Ben with the big eyes, boy. Why don't you take a full sip right now? This would be the perfect time to take a goddamn full sip. Goddamn double points, and the eyes got big as hell, dude. That fucking tiny ass mustache, dude. Jesus Christ. They're making fun of Ben's mustache in the chat. They're calling him a Fago mustache over there. Bro, his eyes when he just like gets wide-eyed off the double point. Something about that had me laughing my ass off. It's like the most embarrassing moment of his life right now. I can't get over it. I really can't get over it. Why is your face like that right now? It's double points. You should be happy. Fucking bum 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 bum. You know, the whole thing. God, that's so fucking funny. Let's see if they call him a beta anymore.
You can say it. You can say it. Oh my God, you got a hand on it and dropped it. But you had another one.
What is this?
Where's the man?
I'm just this time, and I'm usually in bed, cuddling with my pug Chihuahua.
I feel like if it was Robert, we would have heard a story about a bunch of civilians trying to push him back into the water.
Yeah, sure.
Ouch.
Robert is massive. But also says having somebody else pay for something is a very Jewish type thing, so maybe it could be John Lovitz.
Yeah.
No, I've been
You
a
feel
while,
like a
but
winner.
it couldn't.
That is a very Jewish type of thing, having someone pay for
Jews rule!
you know? Now, you know what the craziest part about this story is? We're not going to get too deep into this time code. This story was Lewis's. I hate to ruin, spoiler alert, it was Lewis's story. Lewis went to Hawaii, went whale watching with a girl who was rich that he was dating, and he felt like a bitch the whole time. He couldn't get his pee-pee hard. That's what he said. He said, I couldn't even get my pee-pee hard.
I bet she was pissed. She invited him and then can't even.
Can't even fuck on the goddamn trip. That's the worst. Ben Avery should have hopped in there and tagged Lewis out. You know, Ben could have hit her with that giant 12-inch dong of his or whatever, you know, that he pisses into bottles with. So it ended up being Lewis's story. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to tell you right now, a story like this, I would not feel like a loser in the slightest. A girl wants to pay. Dude, I'll tell you guys, Ashley pays for everything. She paid for all these cameras, all the fucking the TV back here, this whole thing. Ashley pays for the whole fucking thing. Okay? She pays for it all. I never think twice about it. You should see. Sometimes Ashley goes to give the person a card in the fucking store. The cashier looks at me like, you really going to let this happen? I go, yep, I'm really going to let it happen. I don't think twice about it. Save me some shekels. I might be Jew. I might be a Jew. I don't know. Who knows? I don't get worried about no shit like this. You know? Here's this. This one's going to be rough, though. This is a rough one. So in this next story, somebody tells, this is like the craziest Story Wars story I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. I've heard a lot of stories on Story Wars, and I ain't even a story warrior. You hear people talking about shit in their pants. You hear people talking about getting into altercations with people in public and embarrassing themselves. You hear people passing out. I was fat when I was a kid. My fucking cousin smacked me and knocked me down the stairs. You hear all sorts of shit, right? I guarantee you, if you did not already listen to this episode of Story Wars before watching Lost Docs Media today, you ain't prepared for the story that you're about to hear on Story Wars. Listen to this.
Laughter.
A family member of mine killed a bag of puppies with a hammer in the 1960s. And that's the story.